Now then, people, it's Joe, Leeds TV, and it's time for your Wigan preview. Games are coming thick and fast now. Obviously, it's Easter period. We've got a game Good Friday and a game Easter Monday. What a time to be alive here. 4 games left to go. 4 games left for us to confirm our place in next year's Premier League. It's our time, and I think we're going to do it, and we're going to start this 4-game run with a comfortable home victory against Wigan. Just my opinion, I'm entitled to it. A lot of people are coming out saying it's going to be difficult, we can't take them lightly. I seen a comment on Conor's video earlier saying arguably Wigan will be the most difficult out of the 4. Not for me. As I say, let me just put a disclaimer out as well. Me being confident has no impact whatsoever on how the boys will play on Friday, okay? There's a lot of that goes around, and it really grinds my goat. I might get a lot of dislikes, but so be it. I'm allowed to be confident, I'm allowed to have my opinion, and I'm going to get it across. And if you guys don't agree with me, then fair enough, put it in the comments. I know a lot of people on Monday Night Football, for example, echoed my thoughts in regards to Wigan's form away from home, and that's the key point in this. You have 2 teams, one top of the home form table, bigger points haul than any team this season at home, with 45 points, and then right at the bottom of the tree you've got Wigan. Okay, Wigan have got 7 points. We've played 42 games now, and they've got 7 points. They've only won one game away from home, and that was back in August. Right at the start of the season, they won 3-0 against Stoke, and Stoke were a very poor side at that point. We dusted them, but we dusted them because we were great. But we all remember how Gary Rowett's tenure started. They were very poor. Anyway, Wigan won that game. Stoke were down to 10 men, but Wigan won the game 3-0 prior to the sending off. But that's their one and only win, so that fills me with confidence. They've also only picked up 4 draws, okay? Draw against Swansea, which when I've checked, Swansea were on a great run of form there. And draws against Bolton and Rotherham, who were down there in the relegation dogfight with them. And then one, for me, decent draw was Bristol City, 2-2, and that was most recently. But I just can't see past Leeds top of the home form table, Wigan bottom, and for me we win the game, and there's not going to be a draw either. As I say, they've only picked up 4 draws this season, but Leeds United have picked up fewer draws than any other side in this division. We either win or we lose, We've only drawn 7 games this season, I think 3 of them at home, but I just can't see it this time. Look, we're looking for our 3rd consecutive clean sheet in a row, 6th in 9 it'll be, and I do believe we'll keep a clean sheet, and I do think we'll win the game well. I think we beat Wigan 3, maybe 4-0. You might think I'm crazy. You'll look at the Norwich performance and say, they did very well. Listen, Norwich weren't great, and Wigan are very good at home. Listen, I think Conor mentioned in 2019 they've picked up similar points, but you've got to look at it over a season for me. And the home form was great. Prior to us going there, I don't think they'd lost at home for a very, very long time. I think it dated back to League One days when they'd won at home. They have lost a few since, and league position shows you that. But picking up only 7 points away from home, even the most hardened Wigan fan probably is resigned to the fact that they're going to lose on Friday. Listen, a lot of you won't agree, and you'll probably call me out on it and say, listen, you're being too confident. It's not a case of taking them lightly. I just think that we will have too much for them. If we perform anywhere close to the way we did against Sheff Wednesday, who, by the way, had only lost 1 in 13. They're a good side. A lot of people are saying now they're garbage just because we tortured them. But listen, we tortured them because we're a brilliant side, best footballing side in the division for me. Norwich fans will take umbrage with that. But again, I'm entitled to my opinion. So yeah, I can't see anything but a Leeds win and a comfortable win, and we move on then. I mean, obviously Sheffield United have got Nottingham Forest on Friday before us as well, so hopefully that goes our way. I'm not worrying too much about Norwich yet. Like I said on Monday Night Football, let's get 2nd consolidated and confirmed, because I believe we can. I mean, I was speaking to a fan of the channel the other day, we could have it tied up by Brentford. Do you know what I mean? But that is getting ahead of myself. I will agree with you on that point. That is getting ahead of myself. However, the Wigan game, I genuinely feel we win and we win well. Cooper's not going to make it, I don't think. It's not 100% confirmed, but I'm not that worried. Listen, I'd like to have Liam there, captain. He's had a great season. He was in the team of the year. But listen, Gaetano Berardi's a ready-made replacement, and he showed that on Saturday against Sheff Wednesday. I thought it was immense. I thought the team was immense. I think players like Pablo Hernandez, Tyler Roberts, Mateus Click, even Bamford, they'll have too much for this Wigan side. Roberts and Click and Pablo running at this defence, breaking lines, even assists. I don't normally delve I get stuff from LUFC data and props to him. He's giving me a lot of this data now that I'm relaying to you. But he actually made a point of saying that Wigan have made the fewest interceptions than any other side in this division. Now that doesn't bode well for a team when you're going up against a team like us that are able to move the ball as good as we are, and like I say, people like Roberts and Click running ahead of Bamford. I think we'll just have too much for them. We have too much for many sides in this division when we're on it. But like, let's go back to that comment that was on Conor's video, and someone had said that they see Wigan as being that could easily be the hardest game of the four. Not for me. Brentford away, Villa, huge. Wigan, we've got to win this. If we don't win this, then we don't deserve to be where we are, especially with how much is riding on it, the crowd that will be there, and the importance of the game. Believe me, me being as I am now and saying I'm that confident that we do win and we win well, it has no impact whatsoever on how the boys play. But it's clear from the way Bielsa talks, the way Roof talks in the press conference, they're not letting it impact them. I might get carried away. Some people will be on the total flip side, but it was evident today from that press conference that their feet are still on the ground. And like Conor said in his video, and it's always a good watch, he said we're one loss and one win away from being back in third because of Sheffield United's goal difference. So it is key that in a game like this we can put a team like Wigan to the sword, and we should be. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, as I keep reiterating, we're top of the home form table, they're bottom of the away form table. That tells you all you need to know. So we need to make sure that we put these teams away. And the fact they have fewest interceptions, for me, it's going to be like a knife through butter. I think we have too much for them, and I'm going to go for a 3 or 4-0 win. Stick my neck out and I'll say 4-0 there. I've done it. I know there'll be a lot of dislikes. I know there'll be a lot of hate in the comments. But remember, I do not have any sort of impact on that team. And I'm entitled to my opinion, and so are you. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you agree, disagree. What are your thoughts on Wigan? Try to take out the performance against Norwich out of it. Look at their away form in its entirety. 7 points all season. 1 win, just 1 win. And 4 draws. And the draws, not against great teams for me. Swansea weren't doing great. Bolton and Rotherham are Bolton and Rotherham, and Bristol City is probably their only reputable draw, and that was recently, so maybe there's something you take from that, but not for me. As I keep rambling now, we win the game and we win it well, and I hope that to be the case, because I'll end up with egg on my face. But I've said that many a times this season and not ended up with egg on my face, so hopefully this form continues. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on the game as per. Make sure you watch Conor and Oscar's preview. Obviously Monday we've got Brentford. Monday Night Football's normally on, so what I'm thinking of doing is doing a Monday Night Football post-match live mashup. So let me know if you want to see that as well, because I think it could go down well. We all love a bit of Monday Night Football. I've had a lot of positive comments after Monday. It was my favourite as well, if I'm being totally honest. I've had a lot of comments as well that when people are saying it cheers them up, it makes them feel a little bit better. Which is great as well, because we can all have down days as well, so it's okay to talk. And if I'm impacting you in a positive way, then that's quality, because I've been through stuff myself. But anyway, it is what it is. Sorry, I'm rambling, I'm off point now. This is back to Wigan. Leeds win the game. Could we go 6 points clear with Sheffield United? Fingers crossed. Let's hope Forest can do us a job. It's about time Norwich and Sheffield United had sort of the lulling form for Norwich, for example, or the injury crisis that Sheffield United have at the moment. It's about time they experience that. But we for me, based on the most recent game, you're as good as your last performance, and we were immense against Sheff Wednesday. So let's carry that form on. And consolidate second place, and then let's go after Norwich. I'm going to leave you with that, guys. Oh, I tell you actually what I will leave you with. If we win, you know what I'm like, written in the stars, all that jazz. If we win this game, it will set a new record for 26 wins in a single second tier division. There's many more records that Bielsa's broke, but that's just another one. It will set a new record for 26 wins in a single second tier division. And I do see us breaking that, because I keep saying we beat Wigan and we beat them well. Let's hope I'm right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Marching on together. Make sure you come and see us on Friday. And it's our time, folks. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Oh, what was it? Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.